Well, one of the top secrets for a happy holiday, we all know that, is about reducing stress. And this is according to our next guest who was with me here on the Miller Lite Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline. She's an expert in positive psychology. She's the author of the best-selling book called The Future of Happiness. And she has some results of a brand new survey to share with us this morning as well. So let us welcome Amy Blankson to WCTC. Amy, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Good morning, Bert. I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I need an expert on happiness, and I think that's something we could all use a little bit nowadays. So tell me, how does one become an expert on happiness? How does that happen?
Well, Bert, I'm an expert in positive psychology, and while I study happiness, my most recent passion has really been to help bring the research of positive psychology to life for organizations and individuals. And I was so excited to partner with Embassy Suites, Homewood Suites, and Home 2 Suites by Hilton on a new research survey called The Power of Space, which proves the need and desire for Americans to have more space, whether that's mental or physical or emotional space, in order to boost their mood and mindset. And it's really taught us that the importance of space is that it can create an uptick in mood and overall productivity.
Interesting. So, like if I go to a hotel and right away I open the door and there's a lot of space, I just feel good right away. I'm not alone then, right? I like that.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So when I watch shows like Hoarders and things where there's not a lot of space, that's the reason why the people are part of it, why they're so depressed, because there's no space.
There's no space. We need space in our lives.
I like
Absolutely.
I like it. Share, if you would, some of the interesting findings of this Power of Space survey. I'm really fascinated about it now.
Sure. Well, the Power of Space survey revealed that contrary to the small space living trend, which glorifies micro hotels and tiny houses, more space will actually give people a positive boost across all aspects of their life, from personal happiness to parenting to productivity and even while traveling. In fact, 87% of people believe that having extra space to themselves makes them better people because you need me time. 55 minutes is optimal to recharge, and when they get this, 53% of survey respondents said they felt friendlier, and over 20% said they felt funnier and smarter. So it's not all about emotional space, though. We also learned that having more room to spread out also ranked high on the list. A surprising 74% of people said that they would give up spending the day with their celebrity crush for personal space.
Okay. For business travel, Amy, there are people that travel all the time for business. How critical to their happiness and their success is just having space available to them?
Having enough space when you're traveling is so important. 70% of Americans said that they felt stressed when there wasn't enough space to keep up with their normal routine. So the best way to reduce stress while traveling is to choose a lodging option that matches form and function in your life. And even for business people who don't travel frequently, the survey findings shows that employees and companies will experience better productivity with versatile spaces. So 89% of people said that changing their work environment throughout the day gave them a positive boost to productivity, sense of calm, happiness, and creativity. So the solution is to try mixing up your work environment throughout the day.
Trying to just change up little things like that makes a difference, huh?
Absolutely. Having space to maybe work at a desk and then switch to a couch, maybe look out the window, maybe even sit on a bed.
I like that. When it comes to hotel amenities, the first thing I look for, aiming, is how close is the ice machine, and is it going to keep me up all night? Because I don't travel very much. But for someone who travels a lot and you spend a lot of time in hotels, what are some amenities that people should look for just to kind of make the stay a little more enjoyable with the space there?
I do travel a lot, and when I'm traveling with my family, there's several things I'm looking for. Lots of space, separate rooms for the kids and myself, value-added amenities to stick with my routine, and that's one of the reasons why I love the 3 Suites brands by Hilton, because there is literally a hotel for everyone. For example, Embassy Suites has these 2-room suites and complimentary evening reception with drinks and light bites, and Homewood Suites is ideal for longer trips or business travel. As I travel frequently, that's a great option. And Home 2 Suites is perfect for extended or budget-conscious travel. We know that families can save big with fully equipped kitchens, free Wi-Fi, free breakfast, evening socials, pools, exercise facilities, and so much more.
I can see how that makes people happy at a hotel, sure. And your book, by the way, called The Future of Happiness, Modern Strategies for Balancing Productivity and Well-Being in the Digital Era. This sounds like it's a great gift idea. What could someone who is maybe a business pro, maybe someone who's in a sales profession or maybe just looking to have a little bit of a happier family life, there's something for everybody that I just mentioned there that can get some info from this book, right?
Absolutely. The constant era of digital distraction that we live in provides an opportunity for rethinking the way that we're living and really seeking out additional space in our lives to create that sense of happiness. It's very hard to move towards the future of happiness unless you have the space to do so. And what we're learning is that even for parents, for instance, who are trying to get space away from their children, that 71% of parents admit to doing whatever it takes to get that kind of alone time in their life, whether that be running a faux errand or feigning sickness or making imaginary calls, that getting that me time to recharge, to create this future where we are able to make choices that fuel ourselves is so important. In fact, 69% of those parents surveyed said that when they got that positive space in their life, that they actually felt renewed and not guilty for that, and that was a boost for them, that they were able to move forward. And they actually felt that their kids needed that space too. What we're learning is that 59% of parents believe that having the space to play is more important than having a ton of toys. So as we're thinking about the future, these are great things to keep in mind.
I agree. Imaginary phone calls, I'm not the only guy that does that. You know, I'll be in a meeting or I'll be with somebody trying to get away from them. I'll look at my phone. Oh, I got to take this. Could you just excuse me for a minute? All right. Nice to know I'm not the only guy that does that. The book, Amy, available through all the online stores, the Amazons, and all the big book retailers?
It sure is. Or you can check out futureofhappiness.com as well.
All right, we'll be sure to take a look at that. Great to speak to you this morning, Amy Blankson. Thank you for the great information on the show this morning. And you're a happy person, I could tell. And I hope you stay happy through the holidays and beyond. And it was great talking to you this morning, okay?
Thank you, Bert. And if you need more information on the Power of Space survey, make sure to visit HiltonBringIt.com.
We'll be sure to take a look. Thank you again, and have a great day and a great holiday season, okay?
Thank you.